If already going live, I already said it.
I'm just Daniel here representing real book.
Welcome to the greatest review channel on YouTube, whether you know it or not. It already is what it is. This is us, me, Ant-Man, it's Daniel. Al is not here because guess what he didn't do? Watch series finale of WandaVision. He instead tried to watch Black Lightning, which did not turn out in his favor because that sucks.
Ruining that show. But good thing is we're here to talk about WandaVision episode 9 series finale.
They said it literally in the description. The series finale. It says it. I don't know. It literally says that.
It still feels weird and everything, yo. But
I'm telling you what it says. It says the series finale.
Yeah, it definitely does. It does.
So, it says the series finale. So
is it cool? It's a like if they did this from now on for like all their movies, like did a lead up TV show into a movie, that'd be the dopest thing ever. Like they'll never lose fans ever.
That's what they said they were doing. That's what Kevin Feige said. Like the show, just the lead up to the movie. You know,
that'd be great. Oh man. Yeah. What's up? YouTube world out there? I was about to say something else. What's up, everybody? Let's talk about this. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get into this. Episode 9, season finale starts off with action. It's about time.
They got right to it, did they?
Oh, just throwing punches and throwing
magic
all over the place. It was great. That opening, how you start off, that's how you start off.
That's how you end the show with a start like that. That's exactly how you end the show. It got right to it. Like we're not gonna BS around. We're not gonna no. All right, here's the recap. Here's the logo. Here's the fighting.
It was like
just like
Agatha. She was out there. It's so much to talk about. I don't even know where to begin, but I do like. I know where to begin with Agatha. Her character and everything was just giving out truth like crazy. She, like, ever since the last 2 episodes, and she actually revealed her true self and everything, who she really is. She's just been spitting the truth the whole time. Like she's focused. She knows what she wants. I want your power. I'm coming to get it, and I'm gonna let you know what you're doing wrong. Just go ahead and let me have it. Go ahead. Like the whole episode, Agatha was just like, yeah, here's another opportunity for you to give me your power. Oh, you don't want it yet? All right, let's do this. Oh, you don't want it yet? Let me release everybody from your spell. Oh, you don't want it yet? Let me release your children and everything else. Oh, you don't want to let? Yeah, I was like, dang, she giving her like a million opportunities to just like give it up freely before she has to come over and to snatch it.
Yeah, and then like right after, but first of all, even before that, White Vision came in that joint and was about to kill Wanda to her Vision saber. Because right after it was Agatha and Scarlet only went for it about 25 seconds. About 25. She threw a car at her. Agatha disappeared. Here come White Vision. Gave her that fake and then got the crush in the head. And I was like, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, Daniel. I watched back. I was like, this is how you start a show. 5 in the morning, on the couch, hiding from my family. Like, yeah, this is how you started off. This is how you started off. It's what we came to see, baby. We waited 8 episodes, 7 weeks for this. Let's get to it. And they get it. They gave it to me. And I wasn't upset. I wasn't sad at all. I wasn't upset at the fighting. There's some other stuff I was about. But at the fighting and the action, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. No, I can't be upset about that. That was movie level. Real movie level.
When the cyborg Vision, who the only explanation we could come up with of how he got through there was he phased through the hex. The only way he could have got in is he hit her with the smooth, like he ain't seen his lover in a while, smooth voice. He was like, yeah, they won. I was like, oh, he got her. The next thing you know, he started crushing her head. I was like, oh, he really got her. She about to die. and she shot, and then next thing you know, other Vision came in off that last minute superhero save. You know, all superhero shows are known for that. The last minute heroic save at the last final second when somebody's about to face their end or whatever.
Dramatic.
We get them, and it was a fight. We fight because I know you complained about Captain America: Civil War, how Vision was OP and nobody could fight him, and there was nothing there. And then when I saw this, I thought of you, and I was like, there goes somebody who can equally fight Vision. We about to get a real fight.
And they went at it though.
And that's what made it so great.
Where it went until they ended it with a conversation. I was like, what is this, Supergirl?
Oh, that was so smooth. I love that part. Like the logic, he broke it down with the logic, and homeboy looked at what was it? It was the Theseus paradox. I was like,
I'm not complaining about the logic. I'm just saying I want one of them to die. And I didn't want one of them to die.
He did die.
I'm sorry, phrase. I wanted one of them to die in the fight. Okay? I wanted one to come out on top in a fight, not fly off and now we don't even know where White Vision is. He just kind of left after that. Never saw him again. Never saw that guy again.
He flew to California.
It doesn't matter. He still ain't never seen.
Yeah, nobody's really sure where
Nobody's.
Except for Kevin Feige. I'm pretty sure the only person that literally knows is Kevin Feige right now. He's playing that one close to the vest like everything else. Because I can tell you right now, there's a whole lot of people who are upset about a lot of their conspiracy theories of how this show was going to end and Doctor Strange was going to show up. Nah, ain't no Doctor Strange in this episode.
There's a lot to be upset about, but this fight ain't one of them. Actually, I'm not upset with anything about the episode to the actual end. Then I got something, but we'll work to that. We're gonna build that up. We're gonna build the anticipation up. We're gonna get that for that. That's our last superhero save. We're gonna build that one up. But Daniel, I gotta ask you, what did you think about WandaVision becoming the Scarlet? I'm sorry. What do you think about Wanda becoming the Scarlet Witch? Like her outfit, the way she came down.
Oh, I thought it was cool. It was meant to be. She already had how Agatha kept explaining everything, and how they even said it in the episode, how she could just create stuff without casting spells, and she's basically, her being was created as just straight up created as pure magic and everything, for more or less. And so when she just came out of nowhere with like the outfit and stuff, I was like, that just goes more to proving what Agatha was saying the whole time, you're the Scarlet Witch. Even when she went in Agatha's mind and tried to mind her, like in the Age of Ultron, like she used to do, I thought that was smooth and everything. And everybody turned on her and was like, you're the Scarlet Witch. It just went to more proof, even when she was like, Agatha was explaining everything. So the outfit for me was just more proof that she is a Scarlet Witch, and I thought it was about time. And really cool.
First of all, I want to say she looked great in the outfit. She looks absolute. I was like, yeah, that looks like you. That looks fire. Like you were meant to wear that.
Comic book. Like something straight out of a comic book.
Right. You don't have. There's other things you don't have, like assets. That's what just God gave you. But as far as what Kevin Feige gave you on that outfit, fire, amazing. I love every moment of it. She had a swag. It seemed like she had a whole different swag after she had that outfit on.
Hell yeah.
A whole different, like, you're not touching this. It's a wrap for you. It's over. Vamoose, you're done. And
she got that power feeling.
All right, Daniel. I got to ask you, what was your favorite part about the episode?
I didn't have a favorite part. I like
Come on, man. Don't do us like that, Daniel.
There wasn't no, I just saw it. Everything. This is the only episode, in my opinion, that has rewatchability. All the other episodes, I couldn't rewatch any of the other episodes. After I watched it, I was like, okay, that's it. All right, I'm done. I'm not rewatching that. This one, I can rewatch this episode. That's the only one. It gave me all the answers. It had good conversation, good back and forth with the characters. It developed. It brought up the points. It answered a lot of questions. Excellent fight scenes. Good special effects. It's the only episode I had rewatchability. I guess the only thing I would, if I was to rewatch and skip to a scene, it'd be any part of Vision fights. The Vision fight for right now, it was a Vision fight. That's it. That's it. That was my favorite scene, I guess.
That was
what about yours?
My favorite scene probably would have to be right when they got right to it. I mean, right when they was fighting. Just flat, let's get right to it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got my kids. You need to get rid of my kids. You need to get up off my kids. And she was, and no, after pulled out the spell book, like when she was sitting on top of the looked like a billboard. She was in front of a billboard.
Yeah.
And Wanda was like, "I'm not a witch. I don't cast spells. Just let me live." I was like, I can feel that. I can feel your emotion. I really do. I was like, I really feel that. And then when she unhexed everybody, and they were all coming at Wanda, she was like, I don't know what to do. She accidentally started strangling them. She just couldn't control it. She's like, just shut up, and just started strangling. Anybody who knows been in that situation, be like feeling the same way, and you can't do it. And she has the power. You know you love it. You gotta feel the presence right there. You gotta feel it.
It's a good thing you brought that up, because I thought I didn't see her disconnect until right then and there, where she really thought she was doing the right thing and helping everybody, and didn't understand that she was hurting everybody and forcing them to feel her creation and everything and what she had created and stuff. And I thought that was an excellent part of the episode, and how Agatha released everybody, and she was like, no, I'm helping you, and they were like, no, you're not. You're holding us in a spell, forcing us to live whatever this is fantasy you are.
And feeling their grief and all of that stuff.
Yeah. And you had to feel my feelings and everything. And I was like, Agatha is best character in the whole episode was Agatha. Love
it. There's no question about that. We don't have to debate that. We all know she's the best. If has a but. But my favorite part of the whole series is I keep playing the Agatha All Along song. My favorite part. It was Agatha all along. I really do. I really like it. That's my favorite part of the whole series.
Yeah. My hated character was dang on Hayward. Hayward was a liar, a backstabbing, no good. Oh my goodness. This dude was the worst. I was like, and he's in charge of sword? Oh heck no, we gotta get him out of here. You gotta get him out of here.
You know what pissed me off about Hayward, to be honest with you? Is that after all of that build up, he looked like he was just brilliant. Well, not brilliant, but devious, big time Lord. I wouldn't say Lord, but villain or whatever.
He was a liar.
Right? And then he came out. Oh yeah, when when Jimmy Woo came right to him, like, look, they're gonna lock you up. Like, nobody's gonna care after I bring one back. One of these, whichever vision comes back, I'm bringing one of them back. They're gonna just forget all about it. I was like, that's your exit plan?
Yep.
That's your big exit plan. Oh my gosh. You'll never make the movies with that. You'll never make the movies with that one. Okay? It's a wrap. You're never making it.
All I kept thinking was, this dude is lame, yo. I can't believe his grand scheme and everything. I was like, he just lied? He just straight up lied the whole time? I was like, some bull crap right here. Bull crap. You got to have some really smart people to bring Vision back to life, or put all his components back and everything else. Because two of the other smartest people in the world put it together. So you had to have a whole team of people to put that back together and stuff.
And then look, those two smart people couldn't even figure out a way to keep Vision going without the Mind Stone. So like, who does he have that was working for him? Because they had to go to Wakanda for that.
Right. Oh no, they could. They didn't have enough time. Shuri figured it out. She just didn't have enough time.
No, yeah, sure. Nobody else could figure it out though, but Shuri.
Oh yeah.
So who did he have that could figure it out? Because remember, Shuri got dusted away when they came and got the body.
Right. Yeah, there's a couple of loopholes in there, Marvel.
Oh, it's a few. It's a few. I don't answer questions too.
Oh, so what else was there? Oh, Monica showed her powers.
Did she really?
She did her thing. It was cool. She exposed Quicksilver, who wasn't Quicksilver, but an actor who was under the spell of Agatha. I was wondering, yeah, they're not going to go as deep as all these conspiracy people are talking. They're like, yeah, she's going to go and do a spell in the end, and she's going to create the mutants, and she's going to do all this. I was watching all these other channels, and I was like, Marvel ain't ready to do all that. I don't think they're going to do all that in this one show. I was like, y'all people are going to get y'all hopes up. Y'all are going
to. Everybody's watching the show like, oh, this is the one time Marvel's going to do it. And we all forget that Marvel keeps it simple, no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're doing too much. You're right. Let's dumb it down a little. Let's dumb it down. If you want that complicated, introspective movie telling with superheroes, you have to go to DC. You have to go to Snyderverse. You ain't going to get that in Marvel. They're going to dumb it down.
Yeah. I was about to say, you only can go to Snyderverse. All the other DC ones don't complicate anything.
I was like, oh, my gosh. I was like, and everybody was, oh, yeah. Because I remember when Al was talking about, I was with Al one time, and he was talking like, what did you think about the Pedro coming back as the guy from the Mutants? He's like, oh, that means the Mutants are coming back. I was like, oh, yeah, the multiverse cracking open right now. She might have accidentally cracked open the None of that. I was like, what is this? That's how you answer that? Come on. You got to give us something better than that.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Do not complicate it. I bet it would have been a lot easier. It feels as though it was a situation where I feel like Kevin Feige, the writers came to Kevin Feige, was like, we got this idea. We just need Quicksilver back. The other actor who played Quicksilver in Marvel says he ain't going to do it again. What do we do? The guy was like, well, ask the dude who did it in Fox. We own Fox and stuff now. And they were like, screw it, we'll do it. And they did it. And I was like, all I keep thinking is genius move. Genius move.
I think it's more like Kevin Feige said, because I don't care what nobody says. Kevin Feige was part of every part of the writing room. Or at least they went by him with everything. I don't care what nobody said.
Oh, so yeah.
Kevin Feige probably went to him like, look, y'all want to make something really cool? Let's bring in the Quicksilver from the X-Men. It's going to freak everybody out, but we're not really going to bring it. We're not really bringing in the mutants. He was like, so everybody was like, oh my gosh, this is so great. And Kevin Feige the whole time like, got him. Got him.
He got a lot of he had the internet blew up on that episode. I was
my God. Did it not? Everybody, I was at work. I was like, yo, it's wide open. It's wide open. It was like, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be great. They're doing it big. They're getting detail on this one. Should have known. Won't catch me again, Feige. You won't get me again. You won't get me again.
Shoot, he gonna get y'all every time. Feige know what he's doing now.
No matter what now, I'm thinking, dumb it down. I'm gonna find whatever the smallest, simplest solution. I'm like, it's probably that, y'all. Don't you're digging too much. Never again. Never again. No.
Yeah, because they were totally digging with the rabbit and everything, thinking that the rabbit was going to be something else, and Agatha kept talking about her husband, and her husband was going to show up, and like none of that ever happened. It was
none of that got manifested or nothing. He dumbed it down. We gotta remember, dumb it down. Always dumb it down.
It was just too much there for you guys not to go into like conspiracy theory. Like it was just too much stuff happening.
You won't catch me like that on Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I tell you that. Tell you that right now.
And the only one that probably didn't get dumbed down was the Darkhold, like the actual book that Wanda took and she had at the end credit scene and stuff. So that part everybody definitely got right, and can't wait to see where that leads to. That's going to be. Woo.
All right, so I'm gonna be keeping it real. I loved. I liked a lot of this episode. I really did. The problem is we want answers to questions. We never really got them, and some of the answers we did get, it just wasn't good enough. It just wasn't good enough.
Give the people some examples.
For example, the whole promotion of this thing, Kevin Feige said this is going to lead right into Multiverse of Madness. WandaVision is going to crack open the multiverse by the end of this series. I didn't see nothing get cracked. Not an egg. Not nothing get cracked. I'm like, so I was like, all right, one end credit scene. Here we go. I was like, this is Monica Rambeau. I was like, okay, it's cool. She's going into space. I don't know how Nick Fury is keeping an eye on all this, but Nick Fury, I'm gonna have to overlook that. Like, oh, fine. Next end credit scene, I'm like, all right, here we go. I see WandaVision doing her little Thanos thing out in the farm, middle of nowhere, making tea or whatever. Okay, I see it. Then I see WandaVision. Then I see like the Scarlet Witch looking through the books, learning. I'm like, okay, here we go. Something crack open right quick. And then I was like, what is this? Can I get some? How does this lead it right into Doctor Strange? Explain.
First of all, how did you not? She's astral projecting. She did not know how to astral project at all. She didn't know anything about magic. Now all of a sudden she's astral projecting. Now when she astral projecting, she reading the Darkhold while astral projecting, and you heard her kids in the background like screaming for her. She about to break open the multiverse and everything. Not only that, Agatha already announced earlier in the episode, if you're the Scarlet Witch, that means you're more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme.
I will say that. And the whole time I was like, oh, all right, so this is my other question right here. This is what I had. Thanks for reminding me, Daniel. This is what I got. All right, so stay with me now. I want everybody to stay with me. Everybody clear your mind on this one. Whether you're watching it live or you're watching this later day. Clear your mind and think with me, y'all. At the beginning of Thor, what was the last one? Thor Ragnarok, right? When Thor brought Loki to Earth, no more than 25 seconds later, Doctor Strange captured him and then sent and had Thor come to the sanctuary, right, in New York, right? And he said, "My job is to keep track of all mystical elements that could affect the world and all my dimension and all that, blah 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 magic stuff, right? So why did you bring Loki here?" And like, we're looking for our father. Shit. So if I find your father, you take Loki back with you. Like, yeah. I was like, okay, fine then. So you know when something magical is really happening bad right there, right? You know when a threat happens, right? So why don't you know where was your magical sense when there was this huge hex engulfing a whole town with autopilot magic where what's the name? Agatha can feel it as soon as it happened. Where are you at, Doctor Strange? Where was the Sorcerer Supreme at? That's my question. Kevin Feige, you messed up in that one a little bit. Just a touch. I'm gonna hold it against you though, because I like to do that. But I'm gonna hold it against that.
I think you're overthinking that. The only reason everybody thought
how?
The only reason people thought that Doctor Strange was going to appear was because Kevin Feige said this is going to lead into the multiverse of madness. So everybody just immediately assumed that it was just going to happen. There was no, people, come on.
Man can sense magical threats, right? You have
that was before Endgame. After Endgame, who knows what he's doing now? He's probably trying to rebuild everything else. He's probably in the middle of trying to get everybody back together and put everybody back in the right spot. It's been 5 years. Remember, it's been 5 years, and now it hasn't been 5 years. This happened 3 weeks after Endgame? So he's only been back for 3 weeks.
Hey, brother, your job is your job. I don't care how long it's been. You knew, first of all, he knew this was going to happen. He
didn't know anything was going to happen.
No, he knew he was going to be gone for 5 years. Did he not?
That's true.
He knew he was going to be gone for 5 years. And he knew once he come back, he was going to have to be in the fight. And he knew they were going to win the fight as long as, he didn't say anything. He knew what was going to happen. All right? So it's not like, oh my gosh, I got to decompress. Brother, you knew this. You planned this out. So, okay?
You still got to decompress.
That's all fine then. That's all fine. But your job is to stop mystical threats. You have two very powerful mystical beings fighting. And it's not like you got to get on a plane and go somewhere. Brother, you can ring yourself anywhere. Anywhere. And why weren't you there? Why weren't you at least at the border? Like, what's going on? I can't get through. Something. Why weren't you there at the end? Like, I felt the energy. I couldn't pinpoint it. Give me something. Especially since this is leading to your movie. Come on. Shop Talk, I got to do better. Got to do better.
Y'all are asking for too much, y'all. Like you said earlier, dumb it down. Keep it dumb it down.
I can't argue that point.
Listen to your own advice. You're overthinking it. You're way overblowing it. They not try to pay all their actors who have their own movies and everything. Remember, you got to remember.
Oh, bump that. Disney and Marvel print money. I don't care about them paying any. They print how much the Endgame just made. I don't care about none of that. They can no longer throw money at.
Was that 2 years ago?
It doesn't matter. First of all, go ask anybody. You can't spend one person.
I'm pretty sure, being as though no Marvel movie came out last year, they made no money.
I bet you, I can guarantee you right now that he's probably spending old Avengers money right now.
Yeah, it don't work like that. That money got spent on those 3 movies that were supposed to come out last year that didn't come out last year, which would have kept them budget going.
What I'm saying is they have way more surplus than some countries, than some actual countries. Very, very, very small countries, but still, they got more surplus than every movie studio, period. I can guarantee you that.
They're still trying to figure out whether or not it's within their best interest to release Black Widow in theaters or on Disney Plus. They're trying to figure that one out. Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Daniel, they're at such a point they could have 4 or 5 bad movies that don't make any money and still be in the black. Period. Just Marvel Studios.
Okay.
So I want to hear.
Well, Disney Plus is specifically for the side characters. They're not going to put the main characters on Disney Plus. No main characters go on Disney Plus, which I consider Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk, a side character. They're not going to ever give him a movie. So yeah, he'll make an appearance on one of these Disney Plus shows and stuff like that. Just like Winter Soldier and Falcon. They're side characters. They're not the main characters in any movie. So they're going to get a show too. Everybody who's getting a show, Hawkeye, everybody who gets a show on Disney Plus is a side character. And you won't see any main character from any movie in any of these shows. You won't.
I didn't say be a major part. I need a cameo. There's nothing wrong.
No, they're not doing it. They're not even going to do cameos. They're not going to do cameos.
Cameos don't cost that much money.
No, not do cameos. You know what they're for? You know what the whole thing for Disney Plus will be great for, and what they probably will do is just build up to a movie and then make people go and they make tons of money off of all these movies, which originally was the plan. Use all the side characters, give them TV shows, Disney Plus series, give them a one-shot series, like a one-shot 9-episode series or 10-episode series, and then let it build into something as a movie. Like Loki. They thought about giving Loki a movie. Then they were like, nah, we don't want to do it. That's why they gave him a show.
I get all that. I'm not denying. Everything you said is perfectly true. You can pay Doctor Strange $100,000 to make a cameo 30 seconds.
Damn, that's a lot of money for 30 seconds. Hell no.
It absolutely is. Or you're like, look, brother, you do this for us, we bump you up just a little bit more on the back end on your Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness deal. Give you a little more in back deal. People, they do it all the time. Why do you think? All right, Danny. Why do you think people make cameos at the end of all the other Marvel movies? Because it's a team. Everybody, you walk into Marvel studio like, look, I'm part of a team. So they ask me to do this, and I'll do it just so I can be part of the team, so I can do this and that. Matter of fact, what movie? It was some movie, Winter Soldier. Nick, what's the dude's name? I can't think of his name. That plays Nick Fury. His real name. Samuel L. Jackson. He showed up to the premiere like, look, he's like, you're not in the movie at all. I gotta support the team, baby. He literally said that. Everybody goes in Marvel Studio except for Brie Larson because she on her own stuff. Outside of her, everybody else goes in there and know I'm part of the team. Why? Just be part of the team?
They don't have to do that anymore. That was when it was just strictly a movie universe. It's no longer a movie universe. It's a big universe now. It's a TV show universe now, a movie universe show. They got everything now. So now we can put everybody in the sections. You're going to be in the TV show section. You're going to be in the movie section. You're going to be we're going to put you in between section. Everybody's got roles to play.
Well, hold on.
They figured it out.
Well, I don't know if it's Kevin Feige, but apparently there's a strong source that said Captain Marvel will appear in the Miss Marvel show. So if that does happen, that just counts all of that stuff.
Which got Marvel? Monica Rambeau or Carol Danvers?
Carol Danvers. We're talking about Carol Danvers. They're not gonna give them both Captain Marvel. Got to dumb it down right there. That's another dumb it down one. All right. You're not gonna call her Captain Marvel. They're gonna give her what is her name? Spectrum.
She's got about 5 of them. Pick one.
They're gonna pick one, but they're gonna give her Captain Marvel. They're gonna dumb it down. All right. They're gonna dumb it down.
Well, that was the exception. You can't do a whole TV show about a girl whose favorite character and she idolizes Captain Marvel and not have Captain Marvel pop up once. Carol Danvers is going to show up once in that whole show.
Well, you can't say this whole show is going to lead up to Doctor Strange in the multiverse, and they don't have no kind of Doctor Strange at all.
Yes, you can, and they did it.
Not even a little something cracking up. Bro, you don't even have to show Doctor Strange. You can show the Sanctum and like something cracking open in the sky or something in the Sanctum going off. Like, oh, that's what it is, and then that's it. They didn't give you that. They didn't give you nothing.
That would have made you even more angry.
But at least I would have felt better. I would have.
No, you wouldn't. You would have made you. That would have made you. Better. I know you. That would have made you even more angry. It was like, how do you gonna show the Sanctum and not show Doctor Strange? That don't make sense. That joke. The way they did it was perfect.
I don't believe it.
The way they did it.
Everybody knows I'm right. I don't care what the commenters say. I know I'm right. Everybody feels how I feel. Everybody. No. There's a strong population of comic book fans who feel exactly like you feel, but they didn't do it. I'm sorry for you. I do think that how they went about it and how the episode was great. The whole episode was done smoothly. Everything got answered that needed to get answered. All the rest of you guys, I don't know what else y'all wanted way too much. I watch each episode one time and then just waited for the next one. I watch a couple of videos every now and then where people went into like these wild conspiracy theories and went way off track. I was like, I'm like you, dumb it down. Marvel doesn't complicate it. Marvel keeps it simple because they want anybody and everybody to watch their stuff. So they're not going to complicate it. So it was pretty straightforward and simple as that. It was like, if you just came off the street and decided to watch WandaVision, you wouldn't need that much past history to watch this. They gave you. To be honest with you,
huh?
You just need Age of Ultron. If you watch Age of Ultron, you're perfectly caught up on what's happening right now.
No, you need Age of Ultron and Infinity War.
You know, because they explain Infinity War to great details. Like you watch, and they showed you clips of Infinity War, like ripping out the even in this
Infinity Stone,
ripping out the Infinity Stone, even her cracking open breaking the Mind Stone. They literally show you clips. But most of this stuff, especially like not this episode, but last week's episode, that's a lot of watching Avengers Age of Ultron. And I know because I was watching it with somebody who didn't really remember Age of Ultron. It's like, what are they talking about? Like, remember Age of Ultron when they did this? Like, I remember, but I don't remember like that. I'm like, look, I'm not gonna be watch this movie. I can't keep bringing this down. So yeah, Miss RB James. I guess she was.
Y'all people, they will say whatever they need to say to have you people watching that joint. And ever since The Mandalorian did that, everybody keeps comparing. Well, this show was so good that everybody kept, and it was on Disney Plus, everybody kept comparing it to Mandalorian anyway. So when they asked the dang on people, you know, what kind of surprise we're going to have, of course they're going to sit there and just be and hype it up. It's their job to hype the stuff up. It's your job to take it with a grain of salt and just watch it. Because like we said, we're going to keep on saying it. Marvel ain't complicating it. Marvel is going to dumb it down, and so that everybody is able to watch this, comic book fan or not. They want the big money, not the specific money.
Not that Snyder Cut money. Where you gotta read your books. You can read the books after the books to know what's going on.
They don't
wait. I can't wait for the Justice League Snyder Cut. Oh, that's gonna be such a great day on March 18th. Oh, when I drop my kids off,
Yeah, nobody's worried about that. Everybody's waiting on that next Disney Plus, a Marvel show, which will be Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's what everybody's really waiting on.
No, they're not. Cut them a lot.
Nobody got time for. Yeah, go enjoy that one-time 4-hour thing that you're only going to watch once.
4 hours, 1 minute, 28 seconds. Get it right. All right, get it right. It's going to be
nobody watching that more than one time. Nobody got time.
You're goddamn like everybody watching that. That's why. That's why it gets trended on Twitter every time. Every time they drop something new.
Oh, it's trending because it's got new dang on stuff. They're dropping new. Heck, I just posted on our Instagram page the new stuff they're dropping. That's why it keeps trending.
Because it's so good.
Nah, what's good was that WandaVision episode, which is what we're talking about right now. WandaVision series finale, which was really good. And guess what's trending? Guess what's trending now?
We'll let you have your day. We'll come back and dominate like we always do. But I will like to say,
fanboy. Hold up, DC fanboy.
I stand by it. I stand by it. All right, so I would like to point out at the end of before the first ending, because they had like 3 different endings. But the first ending, when the hex was closing out on her, she was losing everything. I feel the pain. It reminded me of remember that Justice League Unlimited episode when Superman had that plant wrapped around him and made him read his heart's desire, put him in a trance state, but Mongi was going off, trying to take over the world. I know you probably vaguely remember. It's a purple plant that wraps around your body, grows, and it reads your heart's desire and gives you that. Don't worry. Go back and read. I was just watching it with my kids. That's why I can remember clearly. And taking it off and getting out of that trance feel like ripping your own arm off. That's how I know. That's how Wanda had to feel, and she had to close that hex. And her kids are leaving, the person she loves leaving, and she got to walk back into that crowd, like 30 seconds later, and just like, don't even tell them I'm sorry or anything. It just kind of flew off on them. She told Monica Rambeau she was sorry. It's like, y'all gonna look at me like this anyway. No matter what, so I'm gone. I was like, yeah.
Who gonna hold her? Ain't nobody holding her.
Yeah, I mean the Sorcerer Supreme could try. If he would have showed up, never let.
The only reason, just like Agatha kept saying, the only reason Sorcerer Supreme probably would have got any kind of hold on her is because he has more knowledge. He has more experience, and he knows more about her power, just like Agatha knew more about her own power too than she did. She was like, you ain't got no dang on time in the game to be sitting there trying to play this with me. Okay? You don't know what you're doing. You don't know the basics. But her reading that damn Darkhold, just flip through the pages at the end. She about to learn a whole lot. Ain't nobody gonna be able to mess with her. Ain't nobody. That's like when Doctor Strange was just flipping through books, just learning knowledge. Ooh. I'm about to learn everything. Yeah. That's how powerful dang on Scarlet Witch is about to be. And to answer Aubrey James's question, she grieves more for Vision than her own brother. Heck yeah, she grieves more for Vision than her own brother. That's a different kind of love right there. There's love for family. There's love for the man the love of your life, which was Vision. Heck yeah, she was grieving for him.
I understand what Aubrey's saying because like at the Age of Ultron, she grieved for like 30 seconds. Then she was on the Avengers and she was practicing.
Yeah. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
But
remember the episode, the last episode, they just showed her grieving.
You gonna let me finish, Daniel, before you?
No, I'm not gonna let you finish.
Because I was about to bring that up. If you would have let me finish, I was going to bring that up. But you didn't let me finish. So I take my apology at this moment. I'll tell you, because I was going to bring that up. Like, we didn't get to see all what transpired. And that, I was about to say that. And I was like, that was a big part of that why Wanda and Vision got together, because they both were lonely. They just got lonely from 2 different places. Wanda lost everybody she loved, and Vision never had anybody to love. So they were both lonely. But you didn't let me bring that up. So I take my apology.
No, you just said what you had to say. That's a good job right there. It took too long. You got to get straight to the point.
Let me finish.
This is YouTube. We ain't got time, man. We got to get to the point.
Cut it out, brother. We almost been on going on for like what, almost 40 minutes now.
So it was a 40-minute episode. We got a lot to cover. Okay, we still got more to cover. we still got to talk about what we think Monica Rambeau's future is. Where are we going to see her next? Are we going to see her in the Captain Marvel? The Miss Marvel, the Captain Marvel, the Secret Invasion. Like we could see. Ain't no telling when we could ever see dang on Monica Rambeau again. They can use her for everything.
Well, I think next time you're gonna see Monica Rambeau, she's gonna be in space. Let's just keep it real. There's no need for that kind of power to be on Earth. Let's just be real. All right. Her power like hers, even though we know what it is from the comics. And if you don't know, we'll discuss that later. Daniel will specifically tell you because he's a huge Monica Rambeau fan.
But OP. I'm glad everybody's now telling how OP she is and how I've been telling people this for years.
We know that. All
right, I've been telling people this for years.
All right, moving forward, she's overpowered. We don't need that kind of power on Earth, especially since you already got Captain Marvel who will fly back around. You're gonna have the new Avengers coming up. You still got a Winter Soldier. You still have a Captain America, even though you don't have a super serum. You still gonna have an Iron Man because you got Riri Williams coming back. So you're gonna have an Iron Heart. You still got all of Wakanda for some reason who have not closed their borders. I do not know why, because if I was Wakanda, my borders would have been closed. Right as soon as that snap happened, closed up everything. We're never helping y'all again. That's just me, though.
That's probably why Vision and Body got kicked out. It's like, this what y'all brought? Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
I would have never been. And you still got Doctor Strange. So but I will say this. You got a whole Vision just flying around who's white. That needs to be taken care of. All right. At some point, that's got to be handled.
Monica.
It's going to take a little more Monica.
Monica can phase and use all types of energy.
I would like to say this, though, Daniel. We don't know what her powers are in the MCU. All right.
They better OP her like they do in the comics, yo. That's all I know.
I don't think they will.
They are. They're showing it now. She was looking at all the different types of energy when her eyes changed per energy. Every time there was a different kind of energy, her eyes changed to adjust, to adapt and adjust to it. They better stop playing. Every single person who's been doing reviews on YouTube and all over the internet, they've been doing the research and they all say the same thing I've been saying for like the last 5 years and stuff, which is she is like completely powerful. Like that's the one thing Marvel got right, which they never used her character to her full potential, is how powerful she is. And they say it in there's 10 different comics where they even say, oh yeah, she's completely overpowerful.
Her and
then they get rid of the character and they completely change her. They're like every couple of years they'll change her whole outfit, her whole name and everything. And then the next thing you know, they're like, yeah, she's too powerful. Yeah, we can't use her in the comics no more. Yeah, we'll bring her back in a couple of years. That's how powerful she is. Nobody else can do that. They completely change her name, get rid of her, bring her back.
Hold on, Blue Marvel's like that.
Nah, Blue Marvel's Blue Marvel. Monica Rambeau will be Spectrum, Photon, Pulsar.
No, I'm not talking about the name change. I'm talking about too powerful and they'll just kick you off to the. They even wrote him in this comic. Yeah, we need you to retire. The world's not ready for a black superhero.
They did that because he was a black superhero, not because he was too powerful.
I know. I'm just saying though, he is too powerful. And then when he showed up, first of all, he's way too powerful, and the brother is Reed Richards mixed with T'Challa kind of smart.
Oh yeah. He's genius, super genius.
So we need another black hero since our king died. So Blue Marvel, that's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm saying a lot at the same time. Saying a whole lot.
Saying a lot.
Anyway, Daniel, scale of 1 to 10. What are you rating the episode?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
It was an 8.5. I can see a 9.
Nah, I don't want to.
I can see it. I
need
can
a
see
strong
it.
definitive answer.
Huh?
I need a strong definitive answer.
Ooh. 8.8.
What kind of weak answer is that?
Yeah, 8.8. Yeah. We're doing numbers, right? I'm allowed to say 8.8. Shut your mouth.
You are. I mean,
It was an 8.8. I feel like you did. There was like one or two things I would have liked to see more, but
like
everything else gave you. They gave me all the answers I needed.
Yeah, I didn't like all the answers though. Hey, look, I'll give it.
You just didn't like it. I did. I thought it was good.
Yeah, you like stuff that shouldn't be liked. You're just a weird guy. Okay, you like stuff that shouldn't be liked. Okay,
I like what they gave me.
You like stuff that shouldn't be liked. It's a weird thing, but just on you. Okay, it's on you. It's on you. That's who you are. That's who are you going to be?
Nah. Here it is. Okay, so here's what it is. They gave you all the answers to all the questions that they had out there. Now, you people, everybody, the problem was everybody else was coming up with all these other things that they were expecting. I didn't expect anything because after the first 2 episodes, I was like, this is weird. I don't know what to expect. So they gave you the Quicksilver answer. They gave you more Monica Rambeau power. They gave you they just didn't give you the answer you wanted. They answered it.
And I didn't like it. I just specifically said I didn't like it.
They still gave you an answer.
All right, that's fine. They can give me an answer. Because if I don't like the answer, I can still not.
Named Agatha explained everything. What's his name? I do agree with you, Aubrey. The show as a whole doesn't have any rewatchability for me. This episode does. The show as a whole, I would not ever rewatch this entire series again. The series, I'm probably never going to rewatch it again. Will I rewatch this episode again? If I'm completely bored, sure. I'm not bored. I'm never bored. This episode, it's about an 8.8. I'm not going, it was nowhere near a 10, but I can see an argument for a 9. But 8.8 is the highest I can go. It answered a whole lot of stuff. As far as the end credits, it's just end credits. Like, I don't care about end credits. That made the show 3 times better because the end credits. No, the whole 30 minutes of that show, which was great, made it great.
Okay, so I might go ahead and just give it a 9. It would be a 10. I honestly would give it a 10 if I actually liked some of the answers they gave me. Now, if I honestly liked the answers, dumbed down or not, I would have been perfectly fine. But the Quicksilver thing, just being some douchebag actor, didn't like it. I know it was an answer, didn't like the answer. There's no reason, if, ands, buts that Doctor Strange shouldn't have showed up at some point doing all of this. I mean, I just don't care. You're a magical being who's supposed to protect the world from magical threats. There are 2 magical beings going at it, causing a lot of issues. You should be able to sense it and be able to fight it. At least show up. Offer some guidance or anything. Never happened.
What's in his show?
Huh?
It's called WandaVision.
I don't give a crap. It's called Thor Ragnarok. He was still in it. What does that have to do with anything? It's called Thor Love and Thunder. The Guardians of the Galaxy are going to be in it. I don't care what the thing is called. Makes sense. I do not care. Let's in that. It's called Captain America and Winter Soldier. Still have Black Widow. Okay? Don't care about that. Don't care about that at all.
Good point.
It's called Captain America: The Civil War. It had everybody.
War. Yeah. You can't have that one. You can't have that one.
Fine,
you can have the rest of them.
I take the other ones there. I take the other ones. No doubt. I'm only giving a 9 because I didn't like a lot of the answers, and I honestly thought either if you weren't going to have Doctor Strange show up, at least have some remnants of the multiverse actually getting cracked open. I think they were doing that at the end credit scene, but it wasn't apparent enough for everybody to really know what's going on. Okay, so now you got to go back and either explain it in Spider-Man, which Spider-Man, what is it called now? No Way Home?
No Way Home.
Or in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. So it's got to get explained at some point. I don't know. Should have been a 10. It didn't give me I didn't feel satisfied watching the episode I got everything I needed from this ending. It left me, I was like, not like you eat something it was good, but I want more. This is not enough.
Then how is it a 9?
Because it was really good. It was delicious. It was seasoned properly. I just didn't get the answers. Better answers make it a 10. As I said that. Better answers make it a 10. It didn't have enough better answers. And because of that, got a 9. Be happy, it's a 9. Like the Snyder Cut already is going to be a 10. I don't care what anybody says. But this is only going to be a 9. You think I wasn't going to throw the Snyder Cut in there? You honestly believe that?
Your level of biasness is unnecessary.
First of all, it's unquestioned. Let's just throw it like that. It's unquestioned, and it's never going to end. So they actually said this is the series finale, so there is no next season for it. They said they might think about it, but as far as he's concerned right now, the shows are one shot to lead into the movies. That's what's been said from the. But yeah, she said. So everybody, let me know what y'all rate is. She said she's struggling giving it an 8. That's tough. Zachary Butler says it's a 10 out of 10 for sure, hands down. Skulls made it better as well as the very end that was so cool with the other Wanda with the Darkhold. I wouldn't give that a whole 10. But yeah, so you. RJ said gives the show a C+. You got some tough ratings over here. RJ's a tough rater. Real tough rater. She said it sucks that poor choices were made because it's not going to be another season. See what I'm talking about? Not enough right answers. Not enough. Just not enough. That's why it doesn't get a 10. You can talk me down to an 8.5, but I'm going with a straight 9. Going with a straight 9. You could, if you had the right argument and you were actually good at debating, but if you're not, it's going to stay at a 9.
Man, that's like the highest you've ever given any Marvel thing. Wow. A 9.
That is not the highest I've given any Marvel thing. I gave Avengers, I gave Infinity War a 9. I give Winter Soldier a 10 out of every time, so I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, we didn't have a channel with Winter Soldier, but I damn sure gave it a 10.
This is true. Yeah, this still one of the highest ratings you ever gave in anything. Marvel. That's in 9. Woo! I know my 8.8 is high, but a 9? That means all they had to do was give you like 2 other things, like give you one little Doctor Strange guest appearance, and then one other thing. You would have been like, "This is the greatest one ever."
I wouldn't.
All it would have took.
I wouldn't give the greatest thing. I would have did that because it's still not better than Winter Soldier. I don't care what nobody says. Okay. And you know me, I don't even like magic like that. Especially, this was like,
which is why it surprised me you gave it a 9.
Hey, I like Doctor Strange too. I think Doctor Strange had a really good movie. I get that at like an 8.5. I don't like magic. Look, if it's good, I'm going to give you props. I don't care if I don't like what genre it is, and if it's good, I'm gonna give you the props. I'm not gonna. If it's bad, I'm gonna tell you it's bad. That's just how I am. I like the first 2 episodes we reviewed. Then I was like, I can't. This is gonna be. I don't like it. We got to wait all the way to such and such date before it gets really popping. Now I was wrong, and I apologize, and I'm still apologizing. But either way, I'm honest. I'll be completely honest. There you have it. I'm an honest guy.
Yeah, this show was one of those. Being as though the series is over, we can talk about the whole series. The series as a whole was it was like you like. It was like starts off slow and then builds up to something good and ends pretty dang on a high note and give you all everything you need in the end, which is the way you like your show.
Everything at the end. That's the problem.
It gives you enough. It gave you enough to rate a 9, so therefore it gave you everything.
It didn't give me everything.
It gave you everything. It gave you everything that they gave you. Everything they gave you, they gave you an answer for. They gave you this, they gave you this, and they gave you this. They gave you an answer.
Well, they didn't give me an answer. They did not give me an answer how it's going to lead into Doctor Strange, which was
probably. It does lead to Doctor Strange. She has the Darkhold.
I don't care. Brother, the multiverse, the title of Doctor Strange's next movie is Multiverse of Madness. Tell me where in the Darkhold that we saw, not from what you know from the comics or anything.
All right, let's put it like
specifically saw let's into the multiverse.
All right, we won't know until actual dang on, let's say when Multiverse of Madness happens, and let's say they flash back to scenes with Agatha is in there and the Scarlet Witch is in there. If they have scenes in Dark Multiverse of Madness that are also in a goddamn WandaVision, then we're gonna come back on this and say,
right. And at that point, I'll shut up. Until then, not gonna happen.
so we don't know yet. So you can be mad all you want, but if they actually do a flashback scene or Agatha appears, and if Agatha even appears in Multiverse of Madness, oh, it's on.
Okay. And if that happens, I will shut up. But until then, it didn't give me everything I want. I'm only basing the series on the series of stuff that we saw. I can't base it on stuff we might see, we may or may not see later on down the line. I can only base it on the information I have in front of me and what was told to me before that. What was told to me before that was going to lead into the multiverse of madness.
Well,
so it did.
Until we see,
didn't do that.
Until we see Multiverse of Madness, all we can assume is that this leads to it. So the series as a whole was decent. It was decent. It started off terribly slow and no direction whatsoever. And then once they gave you direction, you were like, ooh. And then once they gave you the Agatha all along, you were like, ooh. Or actually before that, when they gave you Quicksilver, you were like, whoa. And then when they gave you Agatha, you were like, woo. And then by the last episode, you were like, this was decent. I enjoyed myself.
I think that's the direction you had. Everybody else, a lot of people, I'm not gonna say everybody else, but a lot of people at that, they had all the reaction to the end. They was like, that's it? That's your answer? That's it? We wanted more. You said there were going to be more. We don't see more. That's how everybody felt at the end of this episode. That's why I see people like Sheena like, oh wait, this is it? It's not a season 2? Oh no, bad choices were made then. Because everybody was like, what is this? This you cite Marvel literally sized it all the way up. Like, oh, it's gonna go all great answer. And then you're like, yeah, the answer is and just some actor with some magical beads wrapped around us. Now, how to get super speed? You know what I'm saying? That's not an answer.
Magic beads.
I'm just saying that's not
magic beads. What you think?
That's fine.
You had to sell it. The only way you can sell super speed is give him super speed with magic.
She implied that that person was just her eyes, ears, and smell. She never implied that she gave him powers. Now you can say that we should all know that, but they like this, dumb it down. They gotta explain it then. You want to dumb it down, you explain everything else. Wasn't that great? But it was explained. It wasn't, you didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it. But yeah, I don't know. But this didn't answer. It didn't have good enough. It didn't have a great enough ending. That's just what it is.
The series as a whole for me was more like it was like a B. I could see series as a whole was just a B to me. It was a B series. It was a B series. Like I would recommend it. If you're a Marvel fan, I highly recommend it. You're a Marvel fan, watch it. Yeah. Now that it's over, I definitely recommend it because you can binge it now. I'll be like, yeah, you can get this out the way. First 2 episodes, I'll be like, first 3 episodes are going to be painfully boring and have no rhyme or reason whatsoever. Don't worry, it gets better. Don't tell them anything else and be like, yo, just watch the whole thing all the way through. Do not research anything in between. Just watch all the episodes you want, binge it, and you'll be completely satisfied. That's the best way. That's probably why people didn't like it as much. You had too much time in between to do too many theories and think of too many other things. If it was like Netflix and they dropped the whole series at once, I don't think nobody would have had time to theorize or do anything else. You would have just completely went to the next episode. Like after that episode where Quicksilver appeared, you immediately would have been hooked and went straight to watch the next episode. It would have finished this whole series in like record time and stuff. So they might have hurt themselves by not dropping it all at once when you had so much to do. even though that helped them out because it made people want to watch the next episode more. So it was like a win. It was like a two-sided sword kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, we get to cut through and get to victory, but if we grab it at the wrong angle, we'll cut ourselves. You know, you get the analogy. But yeah,
I get it.
yeah, that's how the show was for me. It was like if they dropped it all at once, people would have loved it more.
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. Maybe the hype when it got as real with all the theories, but I really don't watch all the theory stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I don't watch a lot of theory stuff. So I make my own theories and discuss with other people. I really do, but I don't have to go watch the other videos. So I can't really speak on that part. I can just speak on like, yo, that's it. That's the answers we got. That's how you close those whole series out. You shouldn't have dumbed down this one. You should have gave your audience a little more credit about our intelligence about this one. Just a little more. We don't, like Daniel said, like you say all the time, we don't mind doing a little bit of research. Just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. This is one of the ones they should have let us do some research on.
Well, they gave us something to watch in the middle of a dang on pandemic, which
everybody's giving us something to watch in the middle of a pandemic. Nobody. Who's not? Who's not? Name
everybody ain't giving you something to watch.
Everybody's giving you something to watch. Whether you want to watch it or not, that's up to you. But everybody's giving you something to watch. Let's be real. Netflix drops a new movie every Friday, minimum one movie.
Netflix doesn't count anymore. Who's not watching Netflix?
Hulu has a new couple series came out.
Who does? Who?
Hulu.
What they got?
What was that one show? Oh my God. It's about a dude who got woken up. I think he got attacked by some black cat. I don't know the name of the shows, but I just know they came out because I seen them. Like, I'm not watching, but I know they came out. Even ESPN Plus got some new stuff on there. Who else?
They're new. They better have something new.
HBO Max got new stuff. They dropping all their new movies, so you know they got new stuff.
Is that HBO Max or is that WB? I can't tell.
Either one is new. It's either one. Amazon Prime got new stuff coming out.
Oh yeah, coming to America. Gotta watch
Universal that. Paramount about to just dropped a whole new streaming service today. I mean,
oh, that dropped today?
Oh, was it yesterday? Something like that.
Man, I can't afford all these.
Right now, you can watch Coming to America 2 right now on Amazon Prime. Everybody's dropping something new for you. So I'm not giving you credit for giving you something new during the pandemic. Everybody's doing that. I'm like,
you know how many people call me every day? People call me on a regular talking about I need something to watch.
That's on them.
Folks is running out of stuff to watch, yo.
No, they just not broadening their horizons. That's what that problem is. It's just refuse to broaden their horizons.
This is true too.
And you want to talk about giving some pandemic? Marvel left us hanging dry all 2020. All 2020. So don't give me that stuff. I'm watching new stuff. They gave us something to do. They left us dry all 2020.
They did.
So I won't play none of that. You're not getting that one. You're not getting that one, Daniel. Try again. Try again with something else. Try again. Look, y'all, everybody, I want to thank everybody for coming on out. Daniel, unless you got any more jokes, anything to say, that's all our time the next time. I want to thank all y'all come and help us out, man. If y'all want us to drop more videos, I'm going to be real with you. Tell your friends about the channel and subscribe. More subscribers means more videos. More likes means more videos. I can guarantee you that. Now, this next week, I'm not going to say one of us is not going to be at work all week, but one of us will not be. So I'll be on break. So I know we got a lot of stuff to catch up on. A lot of light now. A lot of the Flash just started. Superman and Lois, Batwoman. Well, sheesh, what else? There's so much. All this other news that came out, like the new Supergirl hiring and the new Supergirl casting. Henry Cavill out of Superman, and they're gonna have J.J. Abrams rebooting them with a black Superman, probably like that one behind Daniel right now. So it's gonna be a lot.
Good old Val.
It's
Nubia.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Black Sands is close to dropping. Apparently, they're close to dropping something special. Can't wait. It's a lot happening. I know we got a lot to catch up on, and we're gonna do everything at our best to do it, except for Tuesday, because Tuesday is Tattoo Day, and Tattoo Day cannot be discounted. Something special is happening. Daniel, something special on Tuesday, March 9th, 12 p.m.
It ain't me. Danny don't do tattoos. Only art I get is this.
But yeah, so I know we got a lot to catch up on. We will. I know we didn't do a good job catching up on WandaVision, but we want to thank y'all for watching with us the series finale. Thank God for COVID, because I wouldn't be able to cover it right now. I'm waiting on the test results, everybody, so don't even worry about that. That's all our time. The next time. Dan, you got anything for the people, man?
You guys keep watching. Go to your local comic book store. Get your local comics. There's tons of new comics out there. Keep supporting your comic book store, and keep on watching all this stuff so that we can get new shows and new comic book movies out there. You guys. Till next time. We'll see you guys later. We out.
5,000 A&T. I got